It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Battle in the Western Conference, the Sacramento crowd hoping to watch their Kings come out on top. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Now here is Holiday. Lillard left side. Stolen by Ellis. RJ will be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one, specifically the matchup at the center position.
Yeah, and let's remember, there were some years where people thought centers were becoming obsolete, and now they might be the most important position in this league.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's Sacramento's ball. We play just over a minute here in the first. And stolen by Lillard. The wide open look here for Holiday. Sinks the triple.
A consistent three-point shooter. You can count on Holiday.
Pass to Wiggins. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Lillard. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. And it's Irving with the ball for Sacramento. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary. That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Inside, here's Ellis. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
He bullies his way around Wiggins. He's going to figure it out inside.
Lillard scanning the floor. Pulls it up. And again, it's Portland converting.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Irving. Pass to Powell. Now Hero. Shot clock at 6. Here's Šarić. Here's Duncan. Lays it up off the glass.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And it's Lillard missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the wide open shot from Duncan. No good with the triple. The Trailblazers with the lead. .105 left here in the opening quarter. Portland moving the ball around. Shot left block. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Lillard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hero on the wing. The shot from the low post is good.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Lillard outside. Pass to Holiday. Drills it from outside. Holiday's got 6. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
At the end of one,
the Trailblazers, 14.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And just putting his entire offensive imagination on full display. What a smooth release from Lillard.
Back to Hero. Here's Powell. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Charles Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Outside, Hero. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Saric outside. To the inside. Duncan. Big time slam by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Holiday. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Portland needs to get off a shot. Lillard misses.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times, and picking them up when they're not able to be their best. Back to you guys.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Now, here's Nesmith. She's over Powell. A nice shot by Nesmith. Nesmith has got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. Monk left side. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Nesmith. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
From downtown, connects from three-point range. Now it's a 5-point Portland lead. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, the drive by Monk. Powell, right side. Looking to end the run. Here's Sharp. Here's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And no one questions Sharp's ability to put the defender in some impossible positions.
And Sharp drops them both. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Anderson with it. Still scoreless. Duncan with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan. Here's Neesmith. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. The putback. Right wing. Down low. Here's Klingon. Duncan with the block. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from Monk.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Henderson outside. Grant outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Another shot. Abdul-Jabbar so skilled inside.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Hook shot. No good off the back of the rim.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the... Oh, my goodness, man.
Putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
And Lillard gets double-teamed. Wiggins with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Ellis outside. Pass to Irving. Out to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Irving misses. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. They set the pick. Lillard outside. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Duncan can't hit.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Now here is Holiday. He has 6. Kicks it out to Lillard. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Lillard's got the lead up to 10 now for Portland. Duncan, a screen. In the corner, Powell with it. On the wing, Ellis. Over Lillard. Ellis can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Now here's Lillard. 13 points in the game. No good from the wing. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Hero. Wiggins outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And that one's good. Duncan.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. Portland leading by 8. Poked away. Right side, Westbrook. Here's Hero. Monk outside. Drains the three-pointer. Monk's got 5 points so far.
What makes Monk so effective offensively is that he's equally comfortable operating on or off the ball.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you guys.
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that one, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Neesmith. And the 3-ball is good. He's got 10.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
On the wing, Monk. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Henderson outside. From deep. Eubanks grabs the miss. The Kings trail by 6. In the corner, it's Monk. Charge outside. Makes it off the glass. Charge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Trailblazers up by 4. 5 from
Portland, 37.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Right side, Irving. On the wing, Monk. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 4. And here's Holiday. Lillard way outside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now Lillard. Over in the corner, Avdia. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Kings trail by 6. Back to Duncan. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
No good from Duncan. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Wiggins from outside buries the long-range jumper.
From another zip code. Man, look, Wiggins is showing no fear from deep.
Lillard outside. Driving the lane.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
First team foul.
Irving. What a finesse finish on the lane.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Abdia driving inside.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Now Lillard. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Holiday outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. He nails the jump shot.
At this stage in his career, Holiday knows his strengths and focuses on taking high percentage shots.
Powell fires. And get the 3. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Now Duncan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Here's Holiday. Lillard with it. Holiday outside. Knocks down the 3.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Trailblazers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments I thought for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Damian Lillard.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Duncan. Trying again. It misses.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the one he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that about wraps it up.
Bodies on the pavement. And if you love me, but you never let me go. And the roof was on fire, you never let me know. Say you're sorry, honey, but you never really show. And I can leave the party without ever letting you know. Without ever letting you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy, what you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy, what you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy, what you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, without ever letting you know. Rufus, boy, let me love, boy, what you know. Without ever letting you know.
Hello, everyone. We've got some great NBA action for you tonight. Ryan Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's the hook. And that one hits the back iron. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer. What a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball lifer.
So it's Portland now. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Here's Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portland needs to get off the shot here. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. I asked him what his defense can do to nullify Kyrie Irving, and he said there's not much you can do against Kyrie. He's got a counter for everything you throw at him. He makes insanely difficult shots. We just have to make things hard on him and trust our help defense. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And they doubled up Irving. Powell outside. Outside Irving. On the attack, Wiggins. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, he just got up there so easily. Wiggins is still a top-level athlete.
Outside Thibault. Lillard outside. Corner shot. And that one drops for him.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Ellis outside. Pass to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Drains the triple. Wiggins got 5 now.
Well, Wiggins now showing you a little catch-and-shoot element to his game.
And Lillard, here we go. Powell pulls it in. Here's Duncan. Portland with a rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Blazers break their dance crew.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Inside, Abdul-Jabbar.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
Now here's Hero. Duncan, no good.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Outside Holiday. From the arc. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. And that ties it up.
Well, you know, since getting drafted all the way back in 2009, Holiday has worked on that shot.
And the shot's good by Irving.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Powell with a steal. Got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Lillard. The drive by Holiday. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Boy, I'll tell you, when Holiday shifts gears, he quickly leaves people behind.
You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now here's Hero. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Driving to the basket. Pass to Duncan. The putback. Outside Monk. Saric goes in. And Saric throws it down.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Off the outside. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Sacramento on top. They're up.
The Kings, 12.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Duncan. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Lillard outside. Lillard with a step. Deflected. Here's Duncan. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Irving. And it's rejected. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
The Kings making a switch here. The Kings leading. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Here's Eubanks. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
What you admire most about Kyrie is his creativity. He sees the floor so well and sets up his teammates effortlessly.
Portland moving it around. Back to Albia. It's stolen by Irving. It's Wiggins on the wing. 5 points in the game. Pass to Irving. Outside Monk. The three. Portland with a rebound. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Portland making a switch here. The Kings lead by 3. Irving looking around. It's Monk on the wing. It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Eubanks. Shot clock at 6. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Kyrie Irving is becoming the sage veteran. He said, quote, "I used to think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best." Back to you, B.A.
Great perspective. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Kings lead by 3. Now Irving. It's stolen by Henderson. 1:56 left to play in the first half. To the middle. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And I like that decision from Henderson, giving up the rock.
From the elbow. And it's Irving missing.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Well, great to see Kyrie Irving back on the court and producing, Tim.
Yeah, with that ACL tear coming late in the season, it really set him back. The game is just better with Kyrie in action, making highlights on a nightly basis.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. 1:19 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Nesmith. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Saric. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. To the paint. Klingen's shot is off. Westbrook right side. Out to the right wing. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Ellis left side. 5 on the clock. Pass to Westbrook. Over Henderson. And misses it off the right side of the rim. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nesmith. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Portland.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Back to Ellis. Three-pointer. The shot won't fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Sacramento on top, up 1. And we'll be back with you shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Down low. Good work defensively by Thibault. Portland trailing here. Holiday with the ball. Irving picks him up. There's a screen. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's Avdia on the wing. Connects from downtown. Abdia's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Out to Powell. Fires from deep. Drops in the 3. And the Kings lead by 1.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
From about 19, buries the jump shot. Holiday's got 7 points.
I mean, you watch Holiday play this game. He just explodes off the screens. Very good in pick and roll.
And there it is for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
They set the pick. Abdia outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Thibault. No good with the triple. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's a 1-point game. Powell outside. Pulls it from the corner. Duncan, no good. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And Sacramento making a change here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 6. Back to Abdia. Shoots over Wiggins. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Abdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
Here's Irving. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Damian Lillard picks one up.
He's still one of the best guards in this league today. Irving's decisiveness and confidence, 2 of his greatest strengths.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Graham. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Holiday with the ball. Now Wiggins defending. Abdia out to Lillard. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Second shot opportunity. It's tipped. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Brian?
So good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Timeout. And timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jake McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Henderson, right side. To the inside. Portland moving it around. And here's Grant from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Grant's got 5 points.
And that is a shot Grant has spent lots of time on working over the years, and you see the results right there.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Blazers trail by 3. Henderson with it. No made baskets yet. And Neesmith gets it to go.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Pass to Eubanks. To the left wing. It's stolen by Henderson. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Sharp. And he drives in. Henderson outside. To the middle. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Jeremy Grant, look at those ups.
Westbrook right side. Swinging with the block. And here's Sharp. There's a screen. Outside Neesmith. Launches it. That'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Trail.
The Kings, 26. Fourth quarter.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Portland leading. Now here's Lillard. Outside Neesmith. Inside. Abdul-Jabbar. Banked it in off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Duncan. 4-3. Portland with a rebound. Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Monk. Outside Holiday. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Neesmith. They get the rebound. Outside Holiday. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. And now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
There's the screen by Wiggins. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it.
Sacramento substitution, number 24.
Here's Lillard.
Tyler Hero.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
I really like how he settled down after a careless first half. Taking much better care of the basketball, too.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Blazers making a change here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Lillard outside. Down low. Releases. Got a hand on it.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
Kyrie! Oh, missed on the tray. Portland leading by 4. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. The triple drop!
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
For 3, buries it from outside!
And neither side right now giving an inch. We'll see who cracks first.
Now Lillard. The 3 is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And there's a pick. Now Lillard. And stolen by Irving. Wiggins to tie it up. And it's blocked by Thibault. And so they choose to intentionally foul. The Kings making a switch here.
First team. Into the Kings, number 23.
Outside Irving. To take the lead. Oh, it's off. Portland leading. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Stolen by Ellis. Powell fires. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Now Lillard. Holiday outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Holiday. Oh, it doesn't go. And it's Sacramento's ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Wiggins! Can't hit it.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
19 seconds left to play in the fourth. Oh, he jammed it!
Wow. That takes steady nerves right there.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. And Doug Christie has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV.
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler.
Better answer.
Here's Lillard. Puts it up. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Sacramento leading by 3. Irving with it. Picked up by Neesmith. Yes, sir!
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Outside Lillard. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Andrew Wiggins. Wiggins for the triple.
3.
Well, from deep, Wiggins is solid. He makes enough of them out there. It forces you to make decisions to guard him.
Stolen by Wiggins. Goes up. And he pummels the iron. Bookends the break.
That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off with style.
Money from 3.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
About 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. Wiggins outside. Oh, look how determined Wiggins is right there.
Man, that is physical that time by Wiggins, just showing you a lot of grit.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Powell outside. Oh, deflected. It was stolen by Lillard.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Oh, yeah! That's good!
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker.
The line for Portland.
And he ends up making the second. And that brings him with an 8. Knocked away. And stolen by Holiday. And that's an intentional foul.
Drew Holiday. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Drew Holiday. Third personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Off the line for the team.
And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. Timeout called. Portland. 19 seconds left to play in overtime. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Join me in thanking your Blazers.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
Outside Lillard. Here's Grant. And he slams it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And he's unable to get the second one. Holiday fires. He's off from 3. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that'll do it, folks.